And 2012 Big 12 Outdoor Championships at Kansas State here with Penny Hamilton, grad and former state champ, and on top all-time female athletes out of Missouri, Lindsay Vollmer, the Kansas freshman. Tell me, after a bunch of state titles and team trophy at state last year, you went down and won at Great Southwest. Tell me what that experience was like. Was that your second year down there or third?
Yes, that was my third year down there.
Okay.
It was my second time getting the gold medal down there, so that was awesome.
Right.
I love that Albuquerque is a great place for me to compete.
Right.
It's been really good to me. I always had really great performances, so it's always great to go down there. I miss it. But
And then was it 2 weeks later it was USA's? Or
yeah,
three, two?
2 or 3, I can't remember.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, but yeah. I was
Going in, I'm
frustrated.
sure looking for try to be a national junior champion and you know, being the best of the country. I'm sure that was an exciting goal to shoot for. And then was it tell me how day one went for you?
Day one, I remember it was a really solid day. You know, I had some good performances. You know, just kind of mediocre, but very solid. But going into day two, I was always really positive. It's my strong day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, javelin's one of my better events. But
Yeah.
then I had a little mishap in the long jump. Kind of hurt
Okay.
my hip a little bit, but you know, it happens.
Yeah.
So.
Surely though that had to be pretty devastating at the time, I would think, out at
Yes, at the
Eugene,
time, I didn't
Hayward
have this
Field,
outlook,
and right.
Because you know, Oregon's a great place to. I'd always dreamed to perform there. You know,
Sure.
and going there and not being able to give it my all was really
Right.
frustrating. But you know, I know there's bigger things to come. So I mean,
Yeah.
it was a downer, but at the same time, bigger meets ahead. So.
Right. And then start your college career, and tell me just a quick wrap up how indoors went for you.
Indoors went really well. You know, it's the first time, never really competed indoors before, so
Yeah.
that's definitely a different environment for me. But overall, it went really well. I mean, I didn't really know how the pit would go for me, but you know, I like it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely wanted outdoor to come around though.
Sure.
So it's my strong suit.
How'd you place at conference
I got
indoors?
fourth. At
Okay.
indoors, so.
And then what kind of a score? How'd you end up on the national list at the end of the year?
National list, I was right on the bubble to making it to nationals. It was one
Okay.
of those that, you know, I could have made it, but it ended up not taking me. But that was okay, you know, just more to prepare for next year.
Yeah.
So.
Although I'm sure that would have been fun to be on the team there at
Yes,
nationals
I know.
to
I
bring
wish
home that trophy for KU.
Wish I could have been there, but.
And then outdoors, I know as I was driving as I was on I-70 driving west to Lawrence on the phone and heard that you had gotten hurt and maybe the same hip again. Tell me what happened there.
You know,
Were you on pace to set a new PR?
I was on pace that time, but you know, it's again really frustrating. But you know, we again had this meet to look forward to
Yeah.
bigger, better things. Didn't want to injure myself further, so we went ahead and pulled out. So frustrating, but you know,
Okay, but at least it wasn't serious that you were
Right.
able to recover. Did you compete at all before today then, after Kansas?
Well, I had a small Arkansas meet where
Okay.
I just threw the shot put, you know, and just had been practicing, making sure I was all healed up. So it paid off. So.
Is that all you did at Arkansas?
Yes.
You traveled
It
all the way to
was.
Arkansas just
It
to
was. I
3
think
throws
I
to the
had-
shot. That's
I
funny.
had planned to run the 200, but
Okay.
Coach had pulled me out just because too close to Big 12s and
Yeah.
just didn't want me to get injured. So.
And then what was the goal coming into to conference? Obviously, you got some great conference, great competition, and obviously
Yes.
Ryann Krais just an hour down the road, Kansas State, the national champion, returning. What was the goal? Just come in, stay healthy, and put up your best score that you can?
The goal was to finish, and you know, just try to get that score that would qualify for nationals. So.
Yeah.
And you know, having Ryan and Precious,
Yeah.
They're great role models and able to look up to, and you know, kind of look up to about how to perform. They're great athletes, so it's
Right.
nice to have them ahead of me. So.
So how did day one go for you? Tell me.
It was a really solid day. I PR'd in the high jump, so that got
How'd you go?
I went 5.7 3/4.
Okay.
Which was a
That's
PR.
right, I did see that.
It was great. It kept everything going really nice and set up for a great day too. So.
And I was trying to make it here in time this morning after a bunch of stuff to get done, and trying to see at least see in the jab to see how you do. I know a great event for you. How'd that go for you?
It was okay. I think I threw like 137, which you know it's good, but you know I always want to go
Sure,
further,
but were you first overall, or did somebody?
Yes, I
Okay.
finished 20 in that event, so.
And then you came into the final, the 800, in first place, and obviously some quick girls ahead of you. What?
Yeah.
Was just the plan to hang on and see.
No, I knew what to expect. They're really great 800 runners, so
Yeah.
I knew it was coming. But I
Yeah.
was just trying to run my heart out, so I did the best I could. But you know,
Right.
they're great athletes.
And ended up third overall, and 50. How many points? 55, 56.
5,517, I think. It was.
Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think of what the trial standard is. Olympic trials at 56,
Yes,
50,
I
something like
think
that.
it's 56, so it's something to shoot
Okay.
for nationals. So.
Yeah. Well, what? And you're done for the weekend, or have you got it
I'm
open?
high jumping again tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
Well, what? And maybe we've talked about this before. What your favorite event of all the events? Obviously, you're outstanding at mini. So.
I'd have to say javelin. You know,
Okay.
I never really was able to throw much in high school. It wasn't an event in Missouri.
When did you pick it up? Did you pick it up in the summer?
Just
Did
in
you
the
with your
summer.
dad?
Yeah, my dad he threw it in college. So
Okay.
He kind of taught me the rings or whatever, and
Sure.
I really enjoy it. It's something different than I've never done before. So it's
Right.
Yeah.
So where do you think that your point total put you on the national list now?
My coach actually just told me it's 14th right
Okay.
now. So I mean, room for improvement, but it's
And
definitely.
I think the announcer Frank Zarnowski said that those three would be pretty much solid for qualifying for nationals. Is it the preliminary round or is it just straight to? I can't remember what it is. Okay. When they switched last year or 2 years ago, I didn't remember. What's nice that nationals be close to home then.
Yes, it's very
in
close.
Des Moines.
I have a lot of family that were wanting to come up if I made it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be exciting.
Yeah. Well, as we finish up, hopefully get to nationals and do well, and hopefully have a high enough score to take you to the trials. What just thoughts on the rest of the way? Just hoping to stay healthy and
Just,
be focused.
Training, just getting in better shape for those running events so I can have better improvements. Just keep going.
Yeah. Any text messages back and forth to your dad to see how the how sectional meet is going and tell him how you did, or is your mom here to?
I know my roommate Colleen has been talking to him. He's
Yeah.
been nervous, and I did talk to him on the phone. I guess they were doing really well. So.
Well, tell me. I thought I came across a press release or web story about a Wayne State coach going into the Hall of Fame. That wouldn't be your. Is that your grandfather this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Who I guess coached at Wayne State, and I guess that's where your parents met. Is that
Yeah.
right? Wayne State, Nebraska.
Got the right track there.
Okay. Well, I thought I couldn't remember. I thought that was just this year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Sometime.
it was just this past
Okay.
October, I think it was.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks for the time and great congratulations today, and good luck tomorrow on the high jump.
Okay, thank you.
All right.